Swag on the beat.
Swag on the beat. Swag on the beat.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the Swag on the Beat podcast, episode 62. What a beautiful time to be in the zoo, in the Swag studio. Thank you, Mike and
Don't
Isaac.
feel like you have to do a rhyme every week.
Well,
just to take
if
the
it
pressure
comes,
off you.
I'll play it. That's all happening. Well, massive week for us. Great show coming up as well. Thanks to everyone
Hope
for
so.
listening last week. We've got some follow-ups, got some new ups, got some old ups maybe. So we've got the whole gamut today. UFO, we always start with the UFO. I've got something we've never done before for the UFO. But before that, you are going to tell me what you get up to this week that's new.
Yes, well, a new thing that I did.
A new thing that I did is forget to ask you.
No, that's okay. Well, a new thing that I did, I was going to play. It's actually not a good one, a good new thing. Like I think the
bad
last
new
couple
thing.
of a bad new thing, which is still a new thing nonetheless.
Sure,
I think still counts. But Dobbo, my housemate, and I were going to a gig, and we went to a bar before to play a quick game of pool. And something that I did before that I have never done is pay $4 for a game of pool at a pub.
Wow. I put the coins in.
$4 worth of coins is what
Wow.
this game of pool requires.
You haven't paid for pool before? In one of the machines?
I've paid for pool plenty of times before. But $4
Oh, is that it's expensive?
is out of control.
Yeah, right.
Have you ever paid $4 for a game of pool before?
I can't remember. Wouldn't know.
I would have played over 1,000 games of pool at pubs before, and that is a ludicrous amount of money to pay for pool.
Interesting.
Inflation, mate.
So it's usually just a single gold coin.
Well, yeah,
If you're
usually
in one of those sort of pubs.
Yeah, usually $2, $1. I've seen $3 before, which made me angry, and
Okay.
$4 is just out of control.
And you probably have the card reader. It's probably like
No,
F-Plus machine.
you had
The
to get coins out.
I
Yeah,
get stuff
see what
like-
I'm saying? The world's
Yeah. People don't wear belts anymore. We're going to
shiz.
have our pants falling down with the weight of coins.
Exactly.
Because of
What's
this guy.
next? $5? The world's gone mad.
You know what though? When you think about it, $4 for like half an hour of entertainment with 3 friends is actually
Yeah,
pretty
that's pretty-
affordable.
that is
I don't know. If you start,
good.
that's what they want you to think, Mike. 'Cause if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
start
yeah.
thinking that way,
You
then
work
what-
for a big pool table, don't you?
What's $20 for that half an hour with friends? You know, where does it end?
Well, that's albeit bad, quote unquote bad, but it is a new thing. So thank you. UFO, our unique follower of the week, is also something you do at the top of the show. I have one this week, but I'm going to ask permission from you.
Denied.
Can I do it at the end of the show?
Ooh.
I want to do it at the end of the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then we move on quite quickly.
Ooh,
then.
okay. If
Yep.
there's a reason for it, I'm assuming not just because you can't be bothered.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
no, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like I forgot about it and I can't remember anything. No, but at the end
well,
of the show. Yep.
maybe a little bit of an after-school UFO special.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of school, now that you brought it up, the first thing, well, I was going to talk today about because we spoke briefly about recess and lunch last week and the different foods that were available to each of us and our friends at school, and it kind of instantly sparked convos about what we all did and didn't have for recess and lunch at school. And so I thought we'd bring it back up and have a little chat about it because those are the glory days. I look back with fond memories on...
so you're saying you peaked at school?
peaked in grade 3. Yeah, so it's been a long, slow decline since then.
Yeah.
But I think like recess or play lunch, as we used to call it in primary school, which is cool. That was just like the recess and lunch combo being at primary school was just all time, and you got a little warm up snack for recess, and then you got the main event
Launch into a big
for
lunch.
launching into an hour of straight sprinting around the oval and
just kids sprinting. You don't when you haven't been around kids for a while, and then you go to a kid who's like 8 years old.
Yeah.
They run so much.
Yeah.
They're just running the whole time.
for an hour straight in 34 degrees,
Yeah, people
and you just
saying,
thinking,
"Oh, I'm getting into running now." Oh, really? Look at this kid who's in
runs a marathon
running
at
around,
lunchtime every day, and it's the best. But yeah, what was some? Oh, I guess I'll go through some of my classic recess and lunch foods, and then I can hear what you guys used to get. Because lunch, you could there was one of two options. You had your prepped meal that mum or dad made for you. Some cases maybe you made, but that was later in life for me. But the other option that was more rare for me, but definitely a jealousy-inducing thing was the tuck order.
Those brown paper bags.
The elusive tuck order from the tuck shop. Some of the kids got those. It felt like every day. They were just swimming in pies and sausage rolls. We had to suffer through that. Well, not suffer. We just had to put the time in with the Vegemite sandwiches.
Yeah, we love them,
and
Mum.
the
Thanks.
apples. Yeah, I mean,
Vegemite sandwiches.
My mum, she made great lunches. No complaints here.
Yep.
But yeah, anytime I had a tuck order, I remember the exact tuck order I would have because you remember you write it on the paper bag.
That's right.
And I remember mine totaled to $4.60.
Wow.
And every time I got a sausage roll.
Almost a game of pool worth.
Yeah, exactly. This shows you how out of control that
that's
game
out
of
of
pool
control.
is now.
Yeah, don't worry about the years difference between those two
Don't worry
events,
about
but
it.
out of
I
control.
mean, if inflation continues on that
Yeah.
rate, just things will be all too expensive in another couple of years.
Poolflation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So $4.60, I got a sausage roll, a bag of popcorn, 6 snakes, one of those.
How do you remember this? Have you got a list? You can remember it.
I just remember, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And one of those Blue Heaven drinks.
What were
Do
they?
you remember that?
Nah.
It was just like, you know how you got the soft drinks at the tuck shop?
Yeah.
There was blue flavour.
Blue Heaven.
It was just Blue Heaven flavour.
no, I
No,
don't
no one
remember that.
really knew what
I
was
mustn't
in
have.
it.
I only had
Did you guys have-
warm water out of the drink.
I
case.
remember Big M having a Blue Heaven flavour, but I don't remember.
Nah, mine wasn't milk related.
No, I don't remember having a soda.
Blue milk doesn't sound good.
Was it the blue pop tops? Not those blue.
Nah. Look, no offense, Lousy, but I'm talking well before your time. This was a 60-cent bag of popcorn, 5-cent snakes.
Ooh, with the cheesy dust on it. Yeah, those were
and
great.
full to the brim as well.
Yeah, Again, another reverse inflation
exactly.
phenomenon.
So, did you ever get tuck orders?
Not really. I would get a cordial cup for 20 cents.
A 20-cent cordial
flip it up,
cup, yeah.
You flip it. The guys at home, you flip it upside down in the plastic.
It was a frozen cordial
cordial cup. Flip it upside down, and then that's where all the flavour is. So you dig it out from the bottom, and it's actually easier to stab the ice from the bottom.
Yeah, it wasn't as frozen. From the bottom.
And then like the drops, what are they called? The gum drops or something?
Ghost drops?
Ghost drops.
Ghost
Or
drops.
raspberry drops?
No, the 5-cent ones.
Yeah,
What
they're
were the
ghost
five?
drops.
Ghost drops, yeah.
And they make your mouth go heaps blue.
Yeah, they were good.
they were good.
I was not a frequenter of the tuck shop. I was pretty like, I'd stand behind someone who had like, if you had $2, you could buy the whole shop.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you'd find out who had $2
Yeah.
semi-regularly, and you stand behind them
Yeah.
at the
Well,
start of lunch.
snakes and sunfruits were 5 cents
That's
each.
sunfruits. That's what I was thinking.
So
of.
imagine
Yeah.
if you had $2 in it, you could just buy a million
Yeah.
sunfruits, or at least what it felt like. But non-tuck, like my regular lunch was also pretty consistent, and that included a Vegemite Sanger, the main
Yep.
event staple
Sure,
every day.
sure.
I think they kept the crusts on because I was
Tough guy?
Yeah, well, I was just like mature for my age.
That's why your hair went curly.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that what it is?
Isn't
Or is it the other
no?
way
It's the
around?
other way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why your hair stays straight. For everyone who's not watching.
So I had the Vegemite Sanger, the little snacks were.
That's good. Yeah,
hot property of
pre-made.
mine.
It's
So
like
it's
a lunchbox in a lunchbox.
Yeah, a couple of little biscuits and that sort of
Creamy, non-preservative
cheese. Yeah, I don't know how much actual cheese was in
Yeah,
there, but
yeah.
it was yellow
Yeah.
and looked like cheese and tasted like cheese.
Yep.
I had a couple of the fruit roll-ups. Do you remember those? Like
They're good.
It was like
they
a
stick
sugar
to your
sheet.
teeth. Yeah.
It was literally just a sheet of
of
sugar.
And they were so like sticky.
Yeah,
They're on your teeth till the end of day bell, till the bell goes.
They are, yeah.
And then some honourable mentions. Also the K-Time Twist bars and the.
Don't know those.
I forgot about those.
Oh, yeah,
They
the
were awesome.
swirly ones.
Yeah, and then the no-name fruit bars. Did you ever get those? I don't know where my mum got them from,
no.
but they were just these vertical like fruit sticks in a clear packaging, and they were so good. It was
I
like
remember
half.
those.
I don't know that.
It was probably a lolly, but because it was called a fruit bar, you felt like it was.
Oh, yeah.
Felt
Yeah,
like
it's
it was
probably
healthy.
yeah, it's worse than ice cream.
But what about you? What were your lunch recess
I was
staples?
a 2 chocolate chip cookies, an apple, and I remember there was someone in my class that didn't like Vegemite, and I loved it. And I remember asking to not get Vegemite because I was worried that they would find out and they wouldn't like me. So I would ask for other stuff. So I remember specifically not having Vegemite and like going through the pain of like, oh, one day when I can eat freely, I'll just have
Really?
Vegemite.
What was it?
Yeah.
One of your friends, or was it like a cool kid?
I
that
can
you-
say some names for you. I was there. I know the 2 names.
There's 2 people that didn't like Vegemite.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so
I don't know if one of them we've seen recently at Durham.
Okay.
Didn't like it, and Andrew.
Okay.
These 2 guys,
The Buhars.
the Buhars that we would grow up with. They didn't like Vegemite at the time, and they said, "Well, if you eat Vegemite, you're a stinky butthole."
Wow, shameful.
Or whatever the worst, what the worst possible slander is in primary school.
Well, yeah, I mean, the difference between primary school and high school, I think, is like you were saying before about, hey, if you had $2, you were the king of primary school.
Yeah, sure.
But in high school, by that stage, I mean, tuckflation had kicked in
Oh
a bit
my
more.
God.
So you're paying $4 for a slice of pizza,
Exactly.
etc. Again,
which is
pulls
great.
away, yeah.
Which is great value now.
In hindsight, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But you needed a bit more cash to
Yeah.
really throw.
Yeah,
throw
if you
your weight
didn't
around.
invest in the S&P 500 at primary school, you're not going to be able to afford
Exactly.
to live in high school.
But I'm sure you will remember this one guy, Robin NG from high
yeah,
school,
yeah,
who
yeah.
always had heaps of cash at lunch.
He was cashed
and
up.
everyone would kind of just like float around him like flies, being like, "Oh, hey, Robin, how you going?" As soon as the bell for lunch goes, everyone kind of goes up to him. "Oh man, you're looking, your uniform's looking
You're
great
looking
today,
really
man."
good today, Robin. Yeah,
and
yeah.
he would just dish out freebies on the regular.
Yep.
So
And he was the man. He was the man. And
was
then he
the
always
man.
had 5 gum when it came out. I'll go 5 gum from
He was a man of the people.
Want some 5 gum?
Yeah, exactly. What about you, Mike? What were your lunch and recess
Yeah, so
staples?
I was pretty standard. Like my lunch would be Vegemite sandwich, usually like
Lucky.
a Shapes or a Chips baby pack, and then a juice box. But I do remember one time, my mum must have found like these little bottles of like LA Ice Cola. Do you remember LA Ice Cola?
yeah.
It was like an Australian knockoff cola
Yeah.
brand. And I had this little bottle, and this really mean teacher came up to me and was like, "Does your mum know you've got that?" And I remember being like, "Yeah, she packed it." And she was really annoyed about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like,
Judgmental.
"I'm going to call home about this."
What?
That's how bad it was that I was drinking cola.
Wow. Mum's at home just bulk sculling out so yeah, we're made for this.
Yeah, I don't think that's as bad as they're making it. I used to just think it was La Ice. I thought it was trying to
The
be
French
European.
influence,
Yeah, I thought that's what I was like. Oh, I'm having La Ice today. But yeah, so the little shapes, that was a good one as well. The like little kind of baked biscuit thing for those
Yeah.
who mustn't be in Australia if you don't know, because I'm sure every Aussie knows what shapes are. But you were saying how the Anagnostus, who are the smartest
the
twins,
smartest
they
twins,
had
yep.
their this big sack of shapes
Huge
like recess
packs,
Santa
yeah.
that they would
Yeah,
dish
yeah.
out to kids at lunch.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of a story because I frequently got shapes as well, barbecue or pizza for sure. But one time, because my mum would kind of portion them up in like a little Glad wrap ball, like she'd tip
That's
some
nice.
tip some of the box out,
the
wrap
effort.
it up in Glad wrap, and then it's just
Yeah.
a daily serving. You know, you don't want your kids
serving size.
yeah, smacking a whole pack of shapes
Yeah.
at recess.
Yeah.
But one time I was running down the rock wall, like onto the basketball
Yeah,
court. And
yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
it's like quite a actually dicey bit
Yeah.
of environment
Yeah,
that
yeah,
exists
yeah.
at a primary school.
is, yeah.
So I was sprinting down there, obviously to play 60 minutes of straight basketball. It was probably 36 degrees.
Yep.
And I was keen to get
Couple of
into it.
sprints,
Yeah.
60-minute sprints with the boys.
Couple of sprints. So I was definitely sprinting down the rock wall with my shape wrap in
Yep.
hand, open,
Yep.
sort of tucking away.
Okay.
And then I tripped on the last rock before the asphalt. And
Yeah.
I like went over pretty hard.
Yeah.
And like my shapes went everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
And all I remember is getting up, seeing no shapes, and I was just bawling my
Yeah,
eyes
it's the
out.
worst day ever,
And a
yeah.
kid comes up to me and it says, Are you okay? And just through like a howling scream and tears, I just looked at him and I said, "Get a teacher!"
Okay, guys, I'm just pausing the podcast here because the dream interpreter we're about to speak to is not actually a dream interpreter at all. It's someone I've set up that Isaac and Mike don't know, who's a friend of my sister's boyfriend. And he has been given information that I'm not supposed to know, that I've asked Isaac's dad and Mike's girlfriend about. So he will have all this script and information to go off and hopefully freak out the boys. Let's see how it goes. Isaac, this is something very exciting that I've been looking forward to all week. And for the listeners at home, it is, of course, time for...
Dream, 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 dream.
Whoa, a new exit sound. So this is the third week of the Arc of Dreaming because finally I found someone who was willing to do an interpretation on the show, which was actually quite hard to find. But this guy is fantastic. His name is Mark, and he's going to be taking us through the dreams. So before we get Mark up, this is how it's going to work. For people that haven't listened or don't remember the exact dreams that we each brought to the show a couple of weeks ago, we're going to give a quick context, just a headline of what the dream was. But Mark has the full dreams with him and he'll make the interpretation. So he just received the dreams. He's had a read. He's got the interpretations ready. And he's going to do what he does best in a professional setting, and he is going to absolutely interpret the heck out of whatever we've got here. But
I'm nervous.
Okay, I'm pretty nervous too. My heart rate is up. Let's check in with Mark. Mark, can you hear us?
Hi, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, fantastic. Mark, thank you so much for being on the show. We're going to start with Isaac. So Isaac, please give us a brief context of what the dream is, and then Mark we'll ask you to do your interpretation.
Yes. Okay. So my dream was about my landlord rocking up at my door with an AK-47 in the morning when I was kind of in between the limbo of being asleep and awake, and I thought I was actually waking up in the morning, and that was happening. So, Mark, lay it on me. What does it
Here
mean?
we go. Mark, take it away.
Firstly, Isaac, thank you for sharing this particularly visceral dream with me. Okay, well,
You're welcome.
so I think the first thing I'd like to focus on is the bees. Bees in dreams can typically mean that you're busy. Potentially in your life, you're too busy. But
Okay.
the AK-47, this is speaking to me. I think this dream is more about protection and being protected, finding out you're in danger once the danger has already passed. I'm picking up on something about Eastern Europe, perhaps.
Okay.
Greek,
I mean, the
Greek origins.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm Greek, which is sort of like borderline Eastern Europe,
Okay.
Western Eastern. But I mean, my landlord is very Eastern European looking. I'm definitely paying that for sure.
Okay.
Look, I feel I'm getting a little closer. I feel that you're perhaps in Turkey. The AK-47 is interesting. I feel that something bad is happening in this dream. You feel like you need to be protected. Is this ringing any bells for you, Isaac?
I do long for a general feeling of protection
In Turkey.
In Turkey. Well, no, actually, my family traveled to Turkey a long time ago, and we almost got trapped in this underground room by someone trying to sell us rugs, and then my dad rushed us all out. So
Oh, that's interesting. Yes, I feel that in this dream, the landlord could perhaps being a father figure trying to protect you.
yeah, okay, and taking all my money. Yeah.
Well, maybe your
maybe
your dad is the one who gets you out of trouble here. I'm picking up on what you said before about a rug store.
Yes, I mean that wasn't part of the dream, but yeah, I think I mean that I'm paying that link to my dad being my protector. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well, that's as far as I got with my interpretation.
Right, so I'm longing for protection and I'm busy. That checks out.
Interesting. But maybe the protection. What was the specific mention of Turkey that you had? Was that just like something that
feeling
appeared
that in the cosmos?
I feel that it's related to something negative or bad that's happened in your life before, and perhaps that relates back to the rug store that I'm picking up on.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know what? I think it is. I think that's what it was.
Interesting.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'm dying to hear the others.
Okay.
So I think
okay.
Mark,
That's fantastic.
it's
Mark,
time for Mike's dream now.
Here's Mike's context.
Yeah, so my context is my girlfriend told me to stop waving the paw of our dog, and then I had a dream that my dog, his paw had actually fallen off and he was hopping around the backyard.
Yes, thank you, Michael. This is an interesting dream to reflect on. Personally, I feel that this dream is all a reflection on yourself, being scared of harming Spencer and the weight of responsibility. I think I feel that there's a guilt here beyond the paw falling off. I think something else has been left behind. This is almost more important than the paw itself. And this thing, it wants to be seen. Someone wants to be seen. Sean, perhaps? That doesn't make sense.
Okay. So this is that is crazy because before we adopted Spencer, the dog we were going to adopt was called Sean. It was, and that's Spencer's brother. I'm not joking.
Yes.
How did you know that?
Yes. No, I feel like this is fitting together now. My feeling is that this dream is about Spencer feeling like he's missing something. That makes sense to me now.
He's missing his brother.
We were told that Sean was adopted to a good home.
Still miss each other, Mike.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe
Wow.
Michael, you're still feeling some residual guilt from that.
Wow.
That is possible, and maybe I need to process that. That is actually really interesting.
Wow. Okay. That's. I think that's got to be claimed as bang on the money, Mark. Very
Thank
well
you.
done. I think
Thank
we're all dying to move on to Jack's
Yeah,
potentially
wow.
more complex
That's incredible.
interpretation. Can we please hear Jack's dream now?
Mark, and for the listeners that were tuning in last week, mine was about being at an airport terminal and a jazz guitarist, Rick Beato, was there. He had a pacemaker that I could see through his chest inside his body. And then also I was on a pier where people I knew were surfing and I fell in the water and I had a phone on me, but I didn't seem to care if the phone was wet.
Yeah, so thank you, Jack. Look, I think this one is as clear as day to me. I think you've realised here that you couldn't find the dream interpreting service that you wanted. So you've got a friend of yours boyfriend to pretend to interpret dreams. Sorry, guys. It's a setup.
The elaborate runes.
Did I tell you about the Sean thing?
No,
Sean is-
Claire,
It's all
and
through the
the story.
interpretation.
You guessed too much of the story, Isaac, because I spoke to Graham last night about.
Oh, really?
about the
The
story.
rug thing?
Yeah, the rug thing. Yeah.
Did you speak to Claire about this?
No, Jack texted Claire for me.
Because I was beyond
Yeah,
shocked about
amazing.
the Sean thing. That is crazy.
I mean, the turkey thing, I was thinking, okay, that's a stretch. Come on. But then- Yeah, that's
so
good.
if you had all the rest of the story ready to be interpreted there, because you interjected and went, oh, we had this trip where this happened, and I was like, that's the whole thing.
Right.
But it is not Mark on the line. It is Flynn, who is great friends of James Dev, who is of course
okay.
Mr. Boyfriend. So Flynn, thank you so much for playing along.
Good
These
riff.
guys are absolutely shattered by this.
Well done, man. I
Yeah.
totally believe you as
Really
a
good.
dream interpreter.
And now I feel a little bit better that I was kind of laughing at Mark when he was being really solemn and stuff.
Yeah. I wasn't really taking you seriously to start, Flynn. I'm going to be honest with you.
Isaac, have you got a crush on anyone at the moment?
Yeah, I do actually.
Who is it?
Well, it's a friend of mine. We've actually been friends for a long time, and I don't know how to tell them. Any advice?
Just follow your heart, man. Go for it.
Well, that's the thing. It's complicated. Not only have we been friends for a long time, but we're also in business together. We talk all the time, and sometimes even on microphones for other people. I'm worried it might be awkward.
It's not going to be awkward, man. Just go for it.
You reckon I should go for it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually talking about
Well,
you.
whoever your crush is, get them around to enjoy a new Smirnoff Crush premix, a big can with big flavour, like lemon and lime or orange and pineapple.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
Well, no, nothing, man. That's cool.
Okay, well, Smirnoff Crush is available at all leading liquor stores. Grab a 4-pack or mixed 10-pack for your next house party. Drink responsibly.
I love you. Frosty Fruit, we've been
Yes.
speaking in recent weeks about handwriting and how it's a little bit of a lost art, but we're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back?
through our analog
Analog
diaries.
diary. Yes, we both use analog diaries. For those that weren't listening last week, we both were saying that we actually still use the analog
Nothing
diary.
better than a bit of pen to paper
Instead of the Google Calendar.
Seeing that ink come out, it just
Yeah.
gives you that special feeling.
That's why I love octopus so much.
And, no. And so yeah, diaries. We
Yeah.
mentioned that we were both notebook guys at uni
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Which is
Probably the
becoming-
last two. We're like the woolly mammoths of diary keeping
Yeah.
and note taking.
Once we die, there will be no more handwriters ever in the world.
Try and clone us if you dare.
But so it has become a little bit of a lost art of
Lost art,
handwriting. You know, like
yeah.
I like to. When I write in handwriting, I like to write in cursive because cursive is the sickest. But when I was a little kid, I had I still have an incorrect pen grip. Like, you know how you're supposed to hold it with your... Oh,
yeah.
okay, so you
No,
realised...
no,
and
I
you're
have
judging
noticed
me.
that. No, I wasn't judging. I just had noticed.
Well, I think it was like, you know, those little triangle rubber things you had on the pen
Yes.
that trained you to write properly. I think I was just too strong for them as a kid.
Oh, you crushed them.
So,
Yeah, you made them cubes.
Crush them,
Crush
yeah.
them into cubes.
So I write with my middle finger predominantly rather than the pointer finger,
Oh,
which
interesting.
general science has accepted is a sign of extreme
Wow,
intelligence.
interesting.
I actually do that too.
Well,
I'm not
there you
joking.
go. I
Oh,
wasn't
so it's
lying.
definitely not the intelligence thing then.
I wasn't lying about general science. But yeah, no, handwriting, it's the best. I think a couple of my favorite words to handwrite
Yeah.
would be really anything involving an F, because a cursive F
Beautiful.
is dope
Yep.
to write. So like stuff is a good one when you
Double
get the
F
double
is
swiggle
good.
F to finish
Yep.
is a strong
Yep.
finish.
Yep.
Fly is another honourable mention.
Philosophy. That's a great F, isn't it?
But philosophy is good because it ends in a Y. Because ending in a Y is
Yeah, a
good.
bit
You
of
get
a
to
flick.
do like anything where you
Yep.
can show a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of flair at the end. I think.
I mean, my last name ends in a Y, so the signature's very
Yeah,
topsy-turvy
you
at
can
the
really
end.
just do whatever the hell you
You
want.
can go
and
crazy.
because it ends in a Y. You get away with it
Immediately
mate.
cool.
It ends in a Y. I can just go off to the next page if I want. But also that just made me think on a little side note. Do you have a favorite word to type on the keyboard?
Oh.
Because I definitely have had a single favorite word since I was a kid, and it's people.
people.
Have you ever type people on your keyboards right now? It's just thrum, thrum, thrum. I reckon I can do it in less than 10
okay.
milliseconds. Just the
I like though.
the
I do
layout-
though nicely.
those good. People is just a great, like the left finger just bangs that E and the right hand takes care of the rest. Anyway, typing chat. But so I think we'll
Keep it handwriting.
We'll stick it with the handwriting
Yeah.
for now. And I wanted to play a little bit of a game with you guys. And the results of this game will be on our Instagram page for you to judge at home.
Yep.
So let's do this.
Right here, right now, right here, right now, right here.
On the paper.
Right now.
With a W.
Right here.
On the paper.
Right now.
That's a W. Yes, okay. So we're writing here right now. And yes, handwriting contest. There's 2 levels.
I've done this since year 3, probably. Year 4.
Exactly. Well, I mean, some may remember the last time we had a square off against each other at school with the times tables.
Yeah, that's
quiz.
right.
That was our
Way
very
back.
first meeting.
Yep.
That
Maybe this is our last.
yeah. Maybe
It
it'll
goes
end,
badly.
end in a similar fate.
Yeah.
How those nails going? The
Nails?
freshly chomped.
No, they are absolutely kept because
Not
of
chomped anymore.
in the guitar era now.
Yes.
Um,
I did
I will
query Jack's
state, so
chomped
people
nails.
following along at home, I am left-handed, so if there's any smudge,
My condolences.
don't judge.
No
the
smudge, don't judge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just let that be known.
Rhymes
Because
must be true.
Are you left-handed as well, Mike?
Yeah, the left-hand smudge is an unavoidable reality of
Yep.
lefties, so me and Jack can't be penalised for smudge.
Yep.
Okay, we'll
Thank
keep
you.
that in mind. But I
Thank
don't
you.
want any messiness being just passed off as smudgeness.
Sometimes
so.
lefties can be messy as well, so don't judge the messiness.
Okay,
and
so
slow.
the handwriting game is going to be in 2 levels. Level 1 is just going to be straight up neatness test. So we've got a sentence and we're going to write at a leisurely pace, just work our way through the sentence, which I think we've got to do the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Yep.
A classic handwriting sentence that involves every letter of the English alphabet at least once.
Yep.
So just take your time through that and let's see how neat the handwriting is. And
Okay.
then level 2 is speed and agility. So
Okay.
I'm going to play a recording. It's about a 10-second recording that I think we'll all be familiar with.
Is it you speaking?
Not me speaking,
Ooh.
but then the challenge for that one, because it's a speed challenge, is we have to keep up with the recording
Okay.
and write as quick as we can and as neat as we can.
Okay.
So once the 10-second
Legibility,
recording finishes,
Yep.
then time's up, pens down, and we see who has written the most and at what legibility.
Are we transcribing the recording?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we're not taking notes.
No,
on
no,
it,
no,
we're
just
I think this
transcribing.
recording was interesting
Just
because
write, just write exactly what you hear, and
Yeah, yeah.
they
Okay.
speak slowly enough that it's okay.
Okay,
And then so we'll do round 1 of neatness and round 2 of speed.
Okay.
We will post the photos on our Instagram story and have a poll there so
vote.
listeners can decide whose is the
Yeah,
neatest.
great.
Okay, so everyone got a writing apparatus.
it's like intense school exam revisited.
Okay, Mike, you've got a pen and paper up there.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm
Okay.
gonna move my laptop.
I'm just
so I have
gonna
more room.
give my pen a squiggle to make sure I'm not getting any of that.
Airing.
Yeah, airing at the start, fresh airy. Okay, so the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Everyone will
Okay.
get writing now. I probably should have put this out there at the start, but I'm in no way claiming that my handwriting is neat. So if everyone just keeps that in mind when they see what mine looks like. So Jack is really taking his time on that one. Okay,
I
he's done.
finished, by the way.
Mike's
yeah.
finished.
yeah, I
Okay,
finished, yep.
so let's all if we just do a spin around, and then we can post you can turn your visuals on if you've got them,
Yep.
or we'll post a photo later.
They'll be on
and you can see.
the podcast Instagram, so I can
Okay,
be Instagram.
so Mike's Mike's
Oh,
okay.
okay, interesting.
Jack's is the most cursive for sure. That is
in my natural state.
Yeah.
Oh, you've gone not cursive half time. Oh.
well, I'm kind of
sometimes?
like half.
half. Yeah.
I like to do cursive when it feels fun. You know,
Interesting,
keep it
okay.
fun and lighthearted.
Your handwriting, like if it was a font, honestly, I'm just saying it's giving Comic Sans. I'm just saying like it's got a bit of not in a
That's
bad
got a
way.
bit- hey,
not
that
necessarily
sounds
in a
like
bad
a
way.
diss.
I didn't for one second think that was a diss. I'm
Okay.
taking that
It's
as a
just an
straight up
interesting.
compliment.
It's a fun
Yeah,
handwriting.
if Jack's was a font, it would be Windings because I can't read what the hell that even
No,
says.
it would be like scripts that make the English Constitution.
actually-
it's a British looking line.
It looks. I mean, make up your own mind at home, but it looks a bit pretentious, don't you think, Mike? It looks. it looks like right.
yeah, maybe it is
Okay.
It's
pretentious.
very your handwriting feels very italicized. Like your whole
Yeah, everything.
sentence seems like
everything
it's
I
on a
write is
slant.
ironic.
Okay, all right. Round 1 done. So round 2.
Okay,
this
wow,
is speed
this
and
is
agility.
speed and agility.
Mike, if you have that recording ready to go,
Yep.
and then again, once the 10-second recording finishes, it's
Yep.
pens down.
Okay,
So
who is judging? Who's making sure there's no funny business going on?
I think we got Lousy. You can be the eagle eye in the
Okay.
corner, work
Yeah,
experience kid. Yeah, and a lot of responsibility there, Lousy. So good luck. But yeah, Mike, when you're ready.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest. What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Okay, stop. Jeez, I thought I would get way further through that than I did.
Wow.
Okay, mine is not great. Let's do a turnaround. Let's do a turnaround.
What is rough?
Oh, okay.
What word did you all get up to?
I got up to. What is the
Manifest.
Oh, wow. I got up to manifest as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So take that into account.
There you go.
A couple extra words for Gibbo,
That
but
will
yeah.
be up on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Sway on the Beat podcast Instagram.
Yeah,
Judge,
Instagram.
send in your
Or just vote on the poll.
decision.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
cool seeing you can obviously see the closeness of each of our individual tries from 1 and 2, but you can see how because note taking at uni. It's just a free for all, right? It's just pure speed because when you're reading your own handwriting, you can make sense of pretty much just lines. But if anyone else was trying to read your notes, they would be no chance.
Yeah, because I'm going to be honest, I got to democracy and by the time I even started the D, he was 6 words above. And
I know.
I just squiggled off the end of democracy.
Well, at least you still know what I mean. I thought when I had that recording, I was handwriting in my head, and I thought I'd be able to keep up with that speaking. But
That's fast.
okay, that's
We could even do another challenge where we try and write as fast as we can, and the criteria for being good or not is in a few weeks you try and read it again when you've forgotten what the line is.
okay, or like a neutral fourth party reading it and trying to make sense.
Well, I think
of what
if
they
you're
are.
reading your own handwriting is more of like a show of is it actually effective as handwriting?
Yeah, nice. Okay, well, yeah, you guys are obviously both familiar with that recording, right? The succulent Chinese meal.
Oh,
Yes.
of course.
Yeah, rip in
It's
peace.
an
Actually,
Australian
last
classic.
he passed away
Australian
last
classic
week.
has this.
Yeah.
So a week ago, we had my dad had some of his relatives from America round, and I get this text message one night that just says YouTube succulent Chinese meal. This is last week.
From your dad.
From my dad. And I'm like, Dad, I know. We've all seen that many times, many years ago. It's classic. It's the best.
Yeah, great.
He goes, how good is it? And then I go around there to visit his relatives, and he's just playing it on YouTube and pissing himself laughing while just having
Isn't
this
it great that
succulent
Graham
Chinese
can
meal.
enjoy this phenomenon so late in the game?
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it brought it back into my frame of mind, so it was refreshing. So thank you to
vote.
that man and for your services.
As refreshing as a succulent Chinese meal.
Oh,
There it
beautiful. He's got double hands up. That means it's the end. See you next segment. Isaac, as you know, I sometimes frequent the little gym that I have at home, trying to keep some sort of reasonable fitness.
Jed Jim.
Keep that double chin firmly away. Not working too well, but anyway, you can be the judge at home if you've got visuals. Okay, but I finished the workout and then I had to walk inside to get something. And as I walked inside, go through a door, then through a little other turn, something.
Classic walking
Classic
between
walking
room
thing.
situation.
It's crazy. You wouldn't believe it. I'll make a movie about it one day. You guys would understand that. But I got to the place where I was and I realized, the music is still playing in my headphones and the phone was in the gym still. And I was like, there is a considerable amount of obstacles
Wallage.
for the Mr. Bluetooth to get through.
Yeah.
And he was doing it really,
misses.
really. Or misses.
Although Bluetooth is named after that Nordic king Bluetooth. Isn't
Oh,
it?
that's the symbol, isn't it?
Mr. is correct.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Okay. Anyway, so I was like really impressed by how far it was getting.
Cool.
So what I wanted to do today is go outside and see if we could test how far Bluetooth actually reaches with no encumbrance.
Unperturbed.
Just fresh air. When does the fresh air get too much for Mr. Bluetooth?
Wow,
When does
okay.
it run out of juice?
Yeah.
And the music stops? When does the music stop? It's like that American Pie song. Anyway.
The
day the music died.
Yeah, the day the music died. Yeah, that's
my
it.
head went to the movie first.
Yeah. Oh, Don McLean. What did he do? So here's how it's going to work. Here's what I want to do. To make it interesting, I'm going to ask each of us to send a text into our group now and say the distance to the nearest meter. You can go point if you're... let's go point. Let's go to the nearest 10 centimeters.
Okay.
How far you think the Bluetooth will run out. And I think that it has to be when the music is completely gone. So I'm imagining that when you get
No
far away,
crackle.
it'll be like crackle, crackle, crackle.
Okay.
It's when it's finished.
Snap, crackle, then when it's popped.
Yeah,
that's
when it's popped,
done.
when the rice
Okay.
bubbles are completely in you, it's done.
Okay.
So-
I'm
I saw Mike's.
I saw Mike's, but I already had my
Okay.
thing.
Wait, do you want to go 100? Do you want to go? What's your point?
Oh, okay. I'll put in.
65 points? Oh, yeah.
Done.
Okay, I've done 65.3. Mike's done 100.2.
Wow, that's
Jack
big.
45.6.
Okay, so we've got our distances. For the people listening at home, we're about to leave the studio, go downstairs. We've got a roller from Bunnings Warehouse. Thanks to Lousie's staff discount. We actually got that this morning.
On your Lousie.
Which is great.
So is it
And we're going to measure it out.
closest to, or once it surpasses your number, you're out?
I think that's the
Ooh,
I
okay.
think
Well,
that's
then
the
Mike
game.
has a distinct advantage.
He does have a
there.
distinct advantage. Maybe we can
I'm okay with
see
that.
how the rules
Yeah.
might be malleable towards the end.
I'm sensing a bit of rule change.
So TBA, TBC. So for everyone at home, maybe we'll put up on the screen. I went the shortest at 45.6. Isaac went 65.3 in 2 separate messages, which is really interesting. And Mike went 100.2 meters. Off we go, guys. We're out of studio. Let's put your sun hat on, sunblock. Everyone going outside. It's nice and hot. Let's go. Let's measure this bad boy. Okay, we're about to start here. We are all lined up exactly. Let's go. Here we go. And we're off. Oh.
Can you still hear it?
I can still hear it. Okay. So there goes Lousy. And
I'll be on
think
car patrol. And car patrol update, there's a car coming.
10 meters. 10 meters.
okay, you hold this because I'm concentrating on the song. Still
Loud and
super
clear?
clear. I can't hear anything, but it is still super clear, guys.
Okay.
Just so you know.
So we've got a couple
looking
more
good.
car situations.
I'm not sure if we're waiting for cars or we're at a checkpoint.
All right, ready and
Bye,
go.
bye, Miss American Pie. The
Okay,
Chevy to the levee.
Okay, that's a good classic part of the song that everyone's
It is
familiar
so
with.
clear. This looks far. This looks pretty far.
30 meters.
Wow.
So what's your Jack's was 45 meters?
I had 45.6.
Mine was.
It is clear. This is crystal clear. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting, but I can't hear anything.
40.
Okay, cars.
More cars,
Cars.
pause for the cars.
What's the checkpoint update while we're doing the cars?
We are up to 45
Oh!
meters. Hang on.
Are you still
Wait,
hearing
wait.
it?
I can hear it now.
Because the
but
car probably
I'm
interrupted
getting-
it. All right,
I'm
keep
getting it. Oh, it's crackling.
keep
pretty
going.
hard.
Keep going.
Going.
It's it's
Oh, it's
crackling,
in?
but it's not popping. Can you still hear?
Yeah, I can still hear it. Can still hear it. I got a crackle at about 45, and now it's still
50.
going.
The crackle probably was because there was cars in the way, like the walls in your house.
Which has a lot of Bluetooth in it as a car.
Okay.
Oh, crackle.
Crackle.
Checkpoint. It's in. It comes in and out. It
Well, we're
comes
going
in-
for the pop, so we keep going. What are we at, Mike?
We are at 62.
Okay,
62. I think I just
in.
heard it pop at
Okay,
here.
pause. Cars. Now I can't hear it right now because it's
Okay,
it's
because there's a
off.
car. And what are we at?
We're at 66.
Wow.
So you can't hear it all?
No, now it's on.
Ah,
Now
okay,
it's
okay.
The car in.
And let's
Okay.
go. All right, we're commencing again.
It's crackling.
We can still see
I'm
Lousy
getting it
back
fully
there.
clear now. It's
Fully
like fully
clear. Yeah, okay.
And I was singing my. Yep.
All right. Update, Mike.
We are about to hit 80.
Okay.
Oh, 80 meters. Okay, pause. We've got a car.
It's crackled a lot now. I'm in silence. I'm standing in silence. I'm getting 1 second of music every 15 seconds at the moment, which is hard. I think it's too.
That feels like a pop.
It feels like it's popped. See, I just got a second of music there. I think it's done. I think.
Okay, let's give it 5 seconds. We've got no cars between us and Lousy.
Okay.
So if the music doesn't come back on, I think that's a pop.
No
Don
music.
McLean.
No music. I'm just going to go a little bit back
Okay,
towards
we're retreating.
the source.
Oh, does it undo
okay,
it with the width?
fully back in.
Does.
Now it's fully back in.
Fully back in. Okay.
Okay,
So we're right here.
80.9.
80.9.
Okay.
80.9
That's
meters. That is
solid.
very far. I think 80 meters is the length. No, I've had nothing since I've said 80 meters now.
Okay.
Since
How
that
long did
moment.
it come back on for?
3 seconds just then.
Oh,
but when I
okay.
went back there, it was like playing. So
Wow,
this is
okay.
the moment. It's 80 meters.
We're
I
on
think,
the
ladies and
fulcrum
gentlemen,
point.
I think we've found the moment.
Found
80
the
meters
fulcrum.
of Bluetooth out of these AirPods. So unless your house and your gym is 80 meters or more, you're going to be fine.
If you do have an 80-meter house, just take your phone with you where you go, and
Yeah.
you'll still be able to listen to
It's not
music.
that hard. All right, guys. There you have it. 80 meters point. What was it? 80 points. 80.9 meters.
So,
if you guessed well, hope you did well.
So it was above Jack and mine, which we said was going to go to Mike. But I think because it was closest to mine, and because we had a brief crackle at 66, which is pretty much exactly what I chose.
But a brief
I think
crackle
I'm,
at exactly
I think I'm making the
45 as
executive
well.
decision,
That
and
it's a
we
draw.
We all spoke
It's all a
before,
draw.
and we agreed that
It's
Isaac
not
wins.
about winning.
See you back up in the studio.
Let's go. Isaac, I need to ask a favour of you and of Mike as well, because he's in the room too. But I recently went through one of the most frustrating social moments that I think you would identify with, maybe. Mike maybe would as well. But I think everyone knows what it is. And it's when you tell a story that you have been excited to tell into a group of people and the response is less than what you were expecting and you wanted a bit more sort of, oh, wow, that's a cool thing.
That is the worst, yeah.
It's the worst. And then you feel like, oh, I'm scrambling to think, and then I found $50 on the ground.
Have to
or
keep
something
adding
like,
things onto it.
Yeah. Just like mayonnaise. Like,
It is the worst feeling.
Run out of Kewpie by the end of it. But because I was down the coast with a few mates last weekend and I told a story. No, it was a couple of days ago.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, that's even worse. Yeah. I was telling a story to a couple of mates a few days ago, and I thought it was a great story. And they gave me the response was, okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I was like, it deserves more than
Especially because you tell it like it's awesome.
Yeah.
You build it up with the tone of your voice. Yeah. And then that happened.
Yeah. And
so
it's like
everyone knows that it falls a bit flat.
Yeah.
It's not like you can just get away with
it's
not
horrible.
talking.
Yeah. It's like I'm never telling a story again. Crossing my arms, going humph. So what I thought is you guys could provide a service for me, and I'm going to tell the story on the show now, and I want you guys to give it the reception I think it deserves. And so this is That's a Great Story, we're applauding. Wow. Need a little time to process. Okay. Thank you to Liam and Noel for providing the bed for that music.
Who's whom?
Yeah, exactly.
Out of us.
Whom's
in
whom?
those
Oh,
ones.
I don't know.
Shotgun.
Maybe we're the drummer and the bass player. Whose names we should know. Anyway,
I think one of them's called Bonehead.
Oh, Bonehead.
maybe
Yeah.
Well, you look like
I
a
could
bit
be
of a
a
bonehead.
bit of a bonehead. Yeah.
I think
My dad is half a goat, so my dad is half Mr. Tumnus from anyway.
that is a good
That's
story.
a great story. I went to hold it. Okay, so here's how the game works, and it is a service, right? So keep that in mind. I'm asking a favor of you.
Okay.
I'm going to tell a story. Here goes the story. Respond how you think you should. Wink, wink.
Honestly, man, you're such a great guy. I'm sure it's going to be a good story.
Okay, thanks. Here we go. Australian Open just happened. Calm down. That's not finished.
Do you want us to respond like during or just
No,
at the
just
end?
at the end. Because
Oh,
I
just
hold the
at the
floor.
end.
I hold the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Australian Open finals, men's and women's, happened over the weekend. Massive sporting moment for Australia, if not the biggest sporting moment for the year for the country each year. It's amazing. Debate, but sure. The cool thing is, I don't know if you know this, but my brother works at the AO, and both for the men's and the women's final, he's the guy that brings the stage out onto the court. So the games for both women's and men's finished, and within 20 seconds, he's on center court pulling the stage out on.
What?
That's. Can you
Are
believe that?
Serious?
He's on the court.
Yeah.
So he's like on the same surface that Novak Djokovic and on
He got within
Alcatraz
10
prisoner.
meters of Djokovic.
Wait, and
on
he's like
Sunday
your
night.
brother.
He's my brother.
So
yeah.
you live together?
Yeah.
So you share DNA with
Yeah.
someone who has been on the court where the best tennis players of men's and women's in the world
Wait,
are.
does he get paid for that?
He goes, yeah. He gets
Dude,
paid to do that.
that is amazing,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, can I? Oh, dude. Do you mind if I like pick your brain about this after?
Yeah,
like
please.
when
after
we're
the
done?
show. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
I've got
so
so
does
many
he like get
questions.
to be on TV or something?
Yeah, he was on TV.
Was he actually?
Yeah, we saw him on
Did
TV.
you tape it?
No, we didn't. No.
Oh,
I have so many questions.
You can get it on
Yeah,
catch
okay.
up. You could get it on catch
Man,
up.
I'm so jealous of you, man. That
Yeah.
is amazing,
Okay.
dude.
Wow.
And scene. That felt amazing. Thank you so much.
It
That was
felt
great.
unnatural for me. What about you, Isaac? Like,
No, that's
you're
just
in-
how generous I am with everyone. So that was, felt
Yeah, rewind the clock back. And what I want to say is to the listeners, if you've ever experienced this, please send in. Don't say what your story is, or maybe do, but like we will provide you with that service. If you've had a moment where you've said a story to your mates or in public and you didn't get the reception you wanted, we will provide you with a service that we think is apt and give you the good response.
Nice. I think don't tell us what the story is.
Okay.
I want to be surprised in the
Yeah,
moment.
okay. Yeah.
And just tell us that you've got a story.
Yeah.
And we will do
It's about
the
lifting
service.
people up.
Yeah.
It's about lifting people up. Because if you're brave enough to tell a story in front of a group of people, you deserve to have a good response.
Yeah, I agree.
If you think it's a good story.
Yeah.
Only send it if you think it's a good story.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
I can't wait to
Okay.
hear these awesome stories.
Yeah.
No
we're
doubt.
helping people. We're helping people at Swag. Isaac, and as I promised at the start of the show, the UFO would be christened later, and that time is now, and it is, of course, Flynn, who helped out with being the Dream Champion. So thank you so much, Flynn. Here he goes up into the UFO.
There's the untrue Flynn of the week.
Yes, and before we wrap up, I've got a jubweg. Jubweg means just before we go, so we're just updating you with a little bit of the ongoings with the name for the collective now to describe everyone a part of the show, the listeners and people in studio and out of studio. really great entrants.
There are some
in the last
great
7 days as
entrants
well.
since
Some
last
really
week.
good ones. We might reserve the right to wait for more really
I
great
feel like
entrants.
there's still
maybe.
a bit of greatness wiggle room out there.
Out there,
Don't-
yeah.
Don't get me wrong; these
Yeah.
are there's some awesome ones that are coming
Yeah,
through.
yeah.
But
There's some
can
really good ones.
Can you just imagine
Yeah.
even more awesome
know.
ones that came through? How good that would be.
And as they say, good things take time, great things happen all at once. So we'll be ready. We're ready to pounce
Okay,
when they do
nice.
happen.
So it's an
thank you for
element
that.
of the good things taking time.
Yeah, it's
but
an
then
element.
when they come at once, it'll
Yep.
be great.
Yeah.
okay, nice,
So
I'm
so
with you.
it's still up in the air. Thank you for everyone that's writing in. We really love them, and we're reading all of them. So you can enter a Spotify comments, you can DM us, or on the Instagram page, whatever you like. You can even email us. Some people are emailing us. We love the
we
email.
read them all regardless. We can
podcast
write, we can read.
podcast@swagonthebeat.com is the email. If you like a more formal means of communication, whatever floats your boat.
We wear a tie
everyone's
when
equal.
we read
We wear a
those.
tie when we read those, and a top hat. And it's quite warm, so respect our hustle. Thank you. But also something else I wanted to talk about at the end of the show is I came up with it on last Friday. We filmed on Friday, and then I picked up a mate, and then kept going down the beach.
Nice.
And it took us a while because there was a bit of traffic, yada yada. We got dinner, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And I was gunning to have a swim. I wanted to have a swim, wash the week away, whatever.
better.
Great, in the water, surf beach, great. We get there, it's dark, and we were swimming. And I was thinking, wow, this is great. We should have there should be a phrase that describes what we're doing, like swimming at night.
At night, okay.
Yeah,
Night
yeah.
swimming.
Well, that's
think
that
is-
that and that's also a song, which is cool. But I thought, well, I'm going to put it out there,
Okay.
and if it takes off and people get around it, let it be known that this is the origin point of it.
Mm-hmm.
If people don't like it, that's fine too. And that's fine. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not pushing it. I'm just saying I had this thought. I'm going to give it to the world.
So what you're saying is people have a choice whether they
People have a choice if they take it up
Adapt
or
it,
not
adopt
take
it
it
or
up.
not, yeah.
So to end the show, my friend and I got down the beach and it was dark. And we jumped in the water and we had a dim swim.
Hey, no need for. I'm on board.
Okay, you're on
I'm
board.
yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and I think we should forcibly make everyone else on board as well.
Because
That's
the dim
great.
sim was made in Melbourne,
Yeah.
where we're from. So it felt like maybe
Was
it was
it
like
actually?
an evolution. Yeah, in Chinatown.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't
Dimswim.
remember the guy's name.
And like the amount of soy sauce we want in the bag with the steamed dimmies, the ocean is also a lot of liquid.
Wow.
Something about the ocean being soy sauce. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll
yeah.
come back to you, but it's like
Okay.
you guys are the dim swimmers in the soy sauce ocean.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Love that. That's almost as good as what I said. Have a good week, everyone. Love you. Bye.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Okay.
A succulent Chinese meal. What is the charge? A succulent Chinese meal